Hello everybody, my name is Ostentatious24, and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry. Apologies for my breathing. One, I'm very tired, I'm doing this way too late. Second, it was the last time I played Higurashi, wasn't it? I'm having the stupid acid reflux issues. Trying to calm my body down a little bit, but also keep it awake so I can do this, because I needed to do this and I lost track of time. I was watching anime, rewatching the first season so that I could watch season 2 and 3. I lost track of time. I did the House in Fata Morgana. I need to do this too. That'd be unfair and rude to the people that like this. Well, the other fans got their visual novel. I tried my best. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm a little loopy from sleep deprivation too. Apologies for anyway, let's begin. Check something real quick. You might notice I sound a little louder. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Let me know if I'm too loud. But, I can't remember if I used it last time, but I'm finally using a different software recording whatever majigger than the last time. It's been a little while, so I'm trying to remember if this was the last time, or if my saves didn't transfer, because I'm doing this on my computer because my mic's set up better there versus on my laptop. As soon as the club activities were finished, Reina flew off. Yep, that seems about right. Okay. It just seemed odd for some reason. I wasn't remembering it correctly. I was like, is this where I saved last? Was it really? So I need to double check. Cool. Yeah, I'm not doing Clip Champ anymore, yay! Woo, kinda. For some reason, this new studio, I don't know, I think it's called, I'm not good with remembering things. I think it's called OBS. It's not. And if people know more about this, I'd be happy to learn from people and stuff. But it's all Greek to me. It's that, and there's a lot of it to try and learn. So I'm really struggling to piece things together. I'm lucky I got this to work somewhat decent at all, even though I'm a little loud. Because I completely screwed up the Chrono Trigger episode 2 recording because I didn't know my mic settings were off. Well, that wasn't on the new studio. That was on my computer's mic, which was set prior, but then it automatically reset itself somehow to being really low. I don't know. I figured it wasn't the new studio. I'm like, it's been good to me-ish, but so I didn't think it was that. And then I figured out, yup, it was my mic settings on the computer itself, and all that got fixed. And then, yeah, I can't record high-end games, like very big games, weirdly enough, because their recordings are a lot less space. Like, example, Mad Father episodes that are 25 minutes long take up 3 megabytes, 3 million kilobytes, versus this takes, even at a 30 to 40 minute video, takes like, I don't know, less than that, less than 1 million kilobytes, which is 1 megabyte. And then for some reason, Pumpkin Jack and Choo Choo Charles are smaller, but at the same time, the new studio can't record them, so I have to use Clipchamp until I figure out how this new studio thing works, and maybe it will work better with those high-end games. Maybe it won't, I don't know. But fortunately I finished Choo Choo Charles which episode 8, that was the whole kerfuffle there, was, oh, it worked fine with Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It worked fine on, what was the second thing I tested? House and Fata Morgana. It should work totally fine with Choo Choo Charles. Nope, it didn't, and that became a mess. I had to try to piece that episode back together. And then, the issues with Chrono Trigger, but then I fixed that, but then I tested Pumpkin Jack out, made sure I tested it properly this time, instead of just jumping into the deep end. And it had the same problems of where the screen would freeze. The audio is fine, but it would the video itself would be paused on certain segments, and then it would hop over to another segment and be paused. It was very, very poor quality video. So I don't know. Especially, I'm sorry about that rant. I've been going through a lot of things lately, and a lot of setbacks and problems. I'm kind of happy to be back with the visual novels because they're a good way to relax. But that's what's happening in the world with me, I guess. So, Clipchamp, I'm near completely done with. If I have to go back to a big end game to record it, then I guess I have to, despite me not wanting to. But it is what it is, I suppose. Anyway, let's begin. Sorry about all that. Probably so she could dig out of that cute Colonel Sanders that she wasn't able to take home yesterday. I should look at the time. Hopefully I didn't take too long. I kind of did the exact same thing in the House of Fire Morgana. So if you're here from both episodes, I deeply, deeply apologize. Part of it's my sleep deprivation, and then I'm just... brain is all over the place. 5. I'll... probably about half an hour, unless something's really... I said that the last time. And then I spent 50 minutes in the House of Fata Morgana because I got sucked in and got really intense and, oh dear God, things are happening. Anyways. So today it was just me and me walking home together. A rather rare occurrence.
A mountain of treasure, huh? The guy storing it away probably never thought in their wildest dreams that Raina would be grateful to them. Mountain of treasure meaning...
Mountain of treasure mean that damn construction site from before. Alright, Miam would probably tell me. That murder by dismemberment that seemed to have happened there. Would she? Are you sure? Over there, you know, at that damn construction site? Did something happen there? Long ago?
Something sure did. A grand battle. There were sit-ins and demonstrations. It was a bit different from what I wanted to hear, but I decided I'd listen just the same. It was our land that was going to be sunk into the damn reservoir.
I was thinking of the other kind of dam. It works in either case.
That damn reservoir! Damn it to hell! I would have thought as well, probably. The government guys were really adamant about it, acting all big and full of themselves. Since they figured out that they couldn't settle it with money, they did a bunch of nasty stuff. They were nasty guys.
He spoke excitedly as if the whole thing was happening right in front of her.
I'm amazed
I'm amazed you guys won. You are facing the federal government, right? I'm not looking forward to that, though. Looking forward to the story, not looking forward to trying to figure out who is talking. Oh, there's a big problem with this game. It's usually... either there's a dialogue box at the bottom that has just that person talking, and then it flips to a different dialogue box when someone else is talking, or they put the name or they put... sometimes both. They put the name there to tell you, oh, this person's talking. It's kind of a problem with this game. I know I mentioned that before. I'm sorry. Alright, let's continue.
There are prominent figures in the village all signed petitions. They went to Tokyo and struck deals with the legislators so and as a result, the development plan was retracted. It was our complete victory. There wasn't any
There wasn't any violence, was there? Like assaults or murders?
None.
She promptly cut me off. Same as the rain I had. Where it signaled the end of the discussion. Until Take-san said, one arm wasn't found in the incident. I thought that a murder by dismemberment had occurred, but I guess I was wrong. Curiosity unsated, I sighed dejectedly inside.
Later, see you tomorrow. Kai-chan, you can't wash that off until you get home, got it?
Oh, right, they markered up his face. I got it, I won't. And held back her laughter while stealing glances at my face. I wonder what kind of nasty doodles they drew.
Damn you, Mion. You shall rule this day. If our rules are ever reversed, I'm going to slap it on. All over your face, you won't be able to take it off, even with a scouring pad.
Running home, I ran straight into my mom. Oh, great. That's makes things even better. Embarrassing myself yet again. Oh, the girls bully me at school. Mood I'd come home to was already on edge. It's not an uncommon thing in our family. If Dad can't come up with a good idea, it always ends up like this. Stomps around the house with his arms crossed. Mom whispered into my ear.
Welcome home, Kaiji. Dad, he's a bit out of a rut right now, so don't bother him, okay? He can't come up with a new idea. It's because the deadlines are so close together this time. Your dad needs time to recharge where he doesn't work at all as well.
As paintings feed our entire family. If he runs out of ideas, it's the end of the my borrows. We've never gone hungry before. Could it be that my dad is a master painter? Would it be easier to get an idea taking a walk outside rather than wandering around the house? The theme of the piece this time is in the house.
The theme of the piece this time is in the house.
Oh,
The theme of the
right, because he's distracted.
theme of the
That one's kind of on me.
theme of this piece this time is in the household, so it seems your dad wants to use this house as a motif.
It's quite a bothersome motif. Agreed.
Kaiji, pick up your room, it looks terrible.
Sorry, I'll clean it up later. Ah, come on. Please don't use my room as the motif. Oh,
Guys, I bomb your room! Oh, terrible!
sorry, I'll clean up later. Oh, God. Please don't use my room as motif.
Kaiji, there's still some time before dinner, so please go take a walk out back or something.
Oh, guys, there's still time for dinner! Please don't
This bad mood is only temporary. As soon as he gets an idea, his mood improves and he starts humming. Till then, it would be a bad idea to just take a walk so I don't aggravate him further. Well, I guess I will then. Wait, but you asked me to clean my room! Make up your mind, damn it! Said I was going to take a walk, but I didn't have any particular destination in mind. He's gonna end up back at the dump, isn't he? What is that? Was that something? Did I just reference something? And I don't know what I don't know. That sounds like something familiar. I don't know. I just need to kill some time. Got on my bike and pondered where to go. To the pond, maybe. Could just go read at the bookstore, but it would take an hour by bike to get to town. It'd be dark by the time I got back, so I didn't want to go unless I had to. There's a night here, and Inamizawa creeped me out. Mion or Satoko ever found out about that? I smiled dryly. Oh yeah, Reno was probably still at the Mountain of Treasure. The damn construction site. That damnable construction site. The excavation of Colonel Sanders was probably taking her a while. It would be so bad to have her owe me one. I never played that Colonel Sanders visual novel, did I? I don't know why that just popped in my head, but I did. I downloaded it, it was free, but I never played it. It sounded silly. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? It's free too. Why the hell not? And then I never played it. I have a lot of visual novels that I haven't played, and I'd really like to play them. That's why I'm gonna try to do 2 videos a day for the foreseeable future to the best of my ability. Visual novels, I'll try to do around noon, and then the usual game of the day will be around 6, is what I'm thinking. I'd like to pick up She is a Mermaid back up again. Shuffle I'm probably gonna keep waiting on, like I said, even though I don't think people have sadly voted. It's unfortunate, it saddens me. I love that game. It's a good visual novel. But it is what it is. I'll end up just choosing by, what I say, January or February, I'll just end up choosing the girl, which route we follow. I'm not sure if there are routes in this. I think I mentioned that before. Again, let me know in the comments if there are or not. If I need to be prepared for such an occurrence. She might return the very next time we have club activities. With a little bit of self-interest in mind, I set off towards the damned construction site. That damned construction site! Take-san might be there as well. Only person with information about the incident. Excuse me. But both Reina and Mion denied knowing anything about it. I meet him again. I'd like to ask for more details. Yeah. I mean, I'm also going to do shadow generations, but I'm thinking if I can get into a roll of it, I was going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, House in Fata Morgana, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Higurashi. But maybe I'll throw She is a Mermaid into the mix, because I just really want to play that game. I've heard so many good things about it. I love mermaids. I love mermaids and ocean-related stuff. And to ask, was there really a dismemberment here, Mina Mizawa? My eyes are on fire! Ow! That was my real intention. Great! I probably need to go to bed rather than play this, but we push on!
Oh God, it hurts so much.
It burns! It burns! It itches. I can do this. I can do it. I should stop sleep depriving myself. Sputtering is struggling up on the slope of the garbage pile. It looked like Colonel Sanders was lodged in there pretty firmly. Didn't look like Reina would be able to excavate him by herself. Realizing that Tomitake-san wasn't around, I began climbing up the slope unsteadily. Hey, Reina! Looks like you're working up a sweat.
Yeah, well, Kaiichi-kun. What brings you to a place like this?
What brings a place to a girl like you? I mean, well, a place like this, huh? I see she was aware of it, at least. Received a signal for emergency assistance at the accident site. Wait. Yes, that's it. Received a signal for emergency assistance at the accident site. Where's the injured party? He's joking. Yeah, my brain wasn't processing.
The accident.
But there was a report. Colonel Sanders was buried alive in the trash pile.
Oh, that. You scared me. Don't fry me like that, Kaiichi-kun.
I was just kidding. I thought you might be struggling by yourself, so I came to help you out.
You came for me. Ah.
Well, I failed my quota for today. If I want to see Reina blush at least once a day, then I'm not getting my daily required nutritional intake. Just kidding. You're embarrassing me now.
So, what part was the joke? What part was it?
Just ignored her bewilderment. Okay, now move out of the way. So where's Colonel Sanders?
I'm sorry. Can't you see him in that gap? He's really buried in there.
Nope. My voice isn't getting high like before. Colonel Sanders was sideways, surrounded by boards and other construction materials, like they were caging him inside.
Oh, get me out of here! I'll give you free chicken!
According to Reina, it wasn't like this yesterday. Seemed as though another illegal jumper came yesterday, dumped again. Now he's buried like this. It brings tears to my eyes, and it's not because they're on fire. Oh, dear God. Trying to move this pile all by yourself. With those scrawny arms? There's no way she could be able to do that with her slender arms. Slender arms? Slenderman! Oh no. Look at her.
But Colonel Sanders, so cute.
Really was looking forward to playing Slender the Arrival again this year. I was gonna do the Halloween thing, but they didn't bring that update back for some reason, which is unfortunate. I don't know why they couldn't just have kept it in. That seems a little silly, but whatever. They're also busy on working on more updates of multiplayer mode apparently for the Arrival, and then the sequel ? The Lost Pages. So I mean, I guess that's fair. I can't blame them if they're busy working with other stuff, but it would have been nice if they brought it back. I don't know what that tangent was. I'm sorry.
There's a chain on the Colonel Sanders at this door. This one, though. I should be able to take this one home. Ow.
Raina gave up on this, Colonel Sanders. Should probably start devising a plan to steal the one in front of the store. I can totally see that. Raina's guardian would allow her to sully her hands with crime.
Out of the way! I'll do it!
Raina blushed again. This time I left it alone. The pile was enormous. Also, the more days we wasted, the more likely another illegal dumping would occur. If it got buried any deeper, there would be nothing that could be done.
Kaiji-kun, I'll help too.
That's too high. There's stone right there too.
Let me help.
You just get in the way, so stay back. Oh God, I hope I didn't pull something. Oh God, I'm just acting. Calm down, buddy. Pulling out scraps, bending them, tossing them aside. I quickly became covered in sweat and dust. Ooh, my neck. Ooh, that was weird. Felt something pulse and then pain. Flying objects drew beautiful arcs across the twilight sky, one after another. Lumber, timber, plywood. Damn it! How much I threw out. There's still more! Even though I could see Colonel Sanders right there. And his slender mustache. For grandstanding like that in front of Raina, I felt frantic because of how little I had progressed. I was going to do this seriously. I needed an axe or something. Or saw or something. Fucking deja vu.
That's enough, Kaiji-kun. You're so sweaty. You don't have to try so hard.
I'm just doing it for you, Raina. Don't worry about it. Raina began sputtering and turned to beat red. Oh, whoops, I meant to say I was trying my best so as to keep her from becoming a criminal. Oh, excuse me. Oh well. I guess I just need a break. Whew, this is pretty tough. Sprawl on my back over the grassy slope. Well, they are in a junkyard. There could be a glassy. That'd be awful, dangerous, and painful.
I'm so sorry. You're covered in sweat.
Miriam had her handkerchief against my forehead. But pretty nice.
Well, wait here a minute, okay? My house is pretty close. I'll bring you some barley tea, okay?
Leaving the handkerchief on my forehead, Reina took off running. Cries of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. When I was certain that Reina was gone, I picked myself up and headed towards what I discovered earlier. What did he discover earlier? That sounds so secretive. Since she's not here, I'm gonna go see what I found. That was a garbage pile of magazines and newspapers bound up in twine. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was around here. There it was! There were bound stacks of not-so-reputable tabloids. They were stacked chronologically going back quite a few years. That is weird. And someone just threw them out like that. That is very, very weird. It's quite a disturbing incident. Seems they haven't been able to find one of the arms, you see. If it was just as Tomitake-san said, then undoubtedly there would be mention of the murder. Murder. These are troubled times. There's no end to these sickening incidents. There's a large part of society drawn in by these incidents as well. So it had to be recorded somewhere. I unfastened the packages and opened the rain-soaked pages carefully, looking over the table of contents.
Not here. Next one.
I'd go hide them somewhere. I wouldn't read them now. She could be back at any time.
Not here. Next one.
It's hard to search since I didn't know when it happened. Didn't know who the perpetrator of the victim was either. Only knew it had happened here. Looked up every so often, checking to see if Rena had come back or not. She shows up behind him with a chainsaw! Oh, I'd want her to see me gawking at a dirty magazine, but it wasn't just that. Both Rena and Mion said they didn't know. It happened without a doubt. As long as Tomitake-san wasn't lying. And if both Rena and Mion... Ah, yeah. There was. They just said that! Then I wouldn't have gotten so hung up on it. An incident that neither Rena nor Mion wished to talk about. Tried and uncovered it after they tried to conceal it out of good intentions. It made me feel like I was acting against my friends. Okay, it's all caps, there's lynching, and there's creepy music. Great! All good things! Okay, 5:20 almost. Hinamizawa, damn worker, lynching, murder by dismemberment. Here it is. The feature article was in the back, and it seemed that there was a photograph in the colored pages at the front. Pages of the featured article were stuck together and weren't easy to open. Reina could return at any moment. Feeling rushed, I gave up and opened the photograph page. Police investigators were carrying a body bag, and newspaper reporters were all bathing it in camera flashes. The image was blurry and hard to understand, but I could definitely make out the headlines. A tragic nightmare at the Hinamizawa construction site. Lynching and murder. Dismemberment. Victim was the site foreman. He had assaulted his assailants daily with explosive backlash from his daily actions. Explosive backlash from his daily actions. It's a horrible image to see the site foreman as it had happened. It really did happen. Seemed the details were on the next page. I turned the page without pausing. On it was. The assailant butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes. Then used an axe to split the cadaver into 6 pieces. The head, arms, leg, and torso. What is with bug-related Japanese things and... Because I was in Yorogumo too, I had to find body parts in the last couple episodes to send the evil spider lady spirit back to the spirit realm or whatever. But the head, arms, legs, and torso. And Exodia. Exodia, the forbidden one. But he's in 5 pieces. Or is there a 6th piece? I could understand just from the headline that it was just too terrible an incident. Normally a lynching is just assault and murder, right? Dismemberment with hatchets and pickaxes. It wasn't a lynching. It was a merciless killing to the letter. A brutal murder. Done by a group of people. With hatchets. With pickaxes. With an axe. And bows and strings and drums and...
Sorry. Did I startle you? Did I startle you?
Rena dropped the axe. She was... Oh no! No! Rena dropped the axe she was holding onto the grass after being startled by my voice.
Here you come. You see, earlier, you said it would help if you had an axe, didn't you? So then I brought an axe for you from the shed.
Maria fluttered her arms in a panic, continuing to explain and apologize. Seemed I'd been glaring at her pretty intensely. I'm sorry. I guess my reaction has been overboard. I've seen too many horror movies, so you'll have to forgive me.
No, I'm sorry as well. I'm sorry.
I was drawing close. It's pretty worn out, and it wouldn't hurt to do the rest tomorrow. Doesn't look like we can break that last beam without an axe. Click. Why is it clicking? There we go. I bought it after all. I'll have to borrow it tomorrow, alright?
Okay.
Why do you look so glum? Tomorrow we'll be digging out Colonel Sanders, right?
You're right. I really want to take Colonel Sanders home soon.
Both knew that it was useless to apologize any more than that. Quenched my thirst with the barley tea Rain had brought and wiped off the sweat that had now gone cold. Okay. We took the path to head home. Felt quite a little guilty about the tabloid wrapped up in my jacket. I was gonna say. He hid it away, didn't he? Higurashi, when they cry. I might need to rewatch the anime too. I'll probably do that afterwards. You'll receive new tips. The Hinamizawa Dam Project special tabloid report. Oh, this is a good... One man's trash. Help Rena find her treasure.
Okay.
Well, this is the end of a chapter, so... Let's see. End of chapter 3. Oh boy. That makes it even more complicated that they name the separate games chapters. It's a chapter within a chapter. That's not a chapter anymore. That's a... I don't know what that is. Right? Higurashi. When chap CH1 Onikakushi? Onikakushi. That's the name of this one, I guess. So yes, it would appear you new tips. Oh god, this music. Special tabloid report. Hinamizawa Dam Project. Wait. Why is there a woman in a bikini there? I didn't mean to click on that, but I did. Sure. I guess we'll read this and then we'll end the episode. No one's really told me if I need to read these or not, but we'll read one now, I guess. Because it feels too short, but at the same time, I probably shouldn't go too much longer, especially for my own health. Nightmare befalls the Hinamizawa Dam. Lynching and murder, dismemberment. In next month of X Day in XX Prefecture at the Hinamizawa Dam construction work site in Shishibone City. Bone-chillingly gruesome murder, dismemberment. Even though this case has shocked the archipelago, the police will give no details on the case. Excuse me. Exactly what happened at the Hinamizawa Dam. They probably didn't mean to kill him at first, but as the victim resisted by swinging around a shovel, the rest of the perpetrators armed themselves in return. And it quickly escalated to homicide. So said the aforementioned investigator A. After the bloody tragedy was over, they were left with a body which nobody thought was alive. That would be horrifying if it was still alive after being dismembered. XX's son had tormented the suspects daily with his rough behavior. At first it was meant to be payback. All the perpetrators were horrified by their deed. One even turned himself in to the police. It was the de facto leader of this group, XX, who suggested hiding the body. Reluctantly at first, they soon began to think they did not wish to be caught. The construction site had numerous places to hide the body with 6 people. They were originally supposed to hide the body and leave the area. But the de facto leader feared that the conscientious My brain's not translating that word. Great time for my ADHD to kick in. Great. Usually it's a full sentence, though. That's even weirder. Consciences. That is consciences, I believe. But in fact, I fear that the consciences of the other 5. Yes. There we go. Why did my brain decide to malfunction there? Okay. Wouldn't be able to bear the burden. And came up with a horrifying method to keep them from turning him into the police. He devised the heinous method of splitting up the body among them and making each of them responsible for hiding a piece. XX had turned a simple manslaughter into a gruesome dismemberment and forcibly involved each perpetrator in order to create a sense of unity between them. Each one participated. But what does this mean? Person A spoke out reluctantly. XX had ordered each and every one of them to just dissect a piece for themselves. They were hesitant at first, but nobody refused. In for a penny. In for a pound was what it meant. Thus an unimaginable bloody ceremony began. The perpetrator wept and vomited as they performed the gruesome task. There was one person who stubbornly refused, but XX threatened them, saying,
Nothing would change if someone else ended up dead.
He gave up. And he gave up in his objections. But XX's plans collapsed in the span of one night. Triple X, woo, who had refused to dissect the corpse up, to the last moment had broken down into tears at the hospital, where he was being treated for an injury sustained during the scuffle and confessed. The criminals were arrested one after the other, but the de facto leader, Zz's whereabouts are still unknown. Also, the right arm hidden by Zzz is yet to be found. Despite an ongoing search, this horrible individual has so far managed to elude law enforcement. What could the police be doing? It appears that XX had said he was going to throw the body, right arm, into the marsh. XX's car was discovered, abandoned near the marsh, but there were no clues to his whereabouts. XX didn't trust his companions. One cannot deny the possibility that he had expected his companions to confess to the police and used his car as a decoy. Of course, I doubt that theory. Since he has no car, one would expect him to have a limited area to which he could have escaped to. But within the station, there were rumors going around that he had accidentally slipped and drowned in the marsh when he went to throw away the body. To the locals, that marsh is believed to be bottomless. It's known as Onigafushi, the Ogre's Abyss. Onifuchi. Gafuchi is abyss? I know Oni is ogre. It is said that the bottom of the marsh is connected to the hellish world of demons. The atrocious demons from hell that was XX. Could it be that he had returned to hell through the marsh?
Jesus. What the hell? What the fuck? What's with the shift, dude?
The Zijin Dragon, bringer of luck and fortune, prosperous future, ladies leaping into your arms, business success, promotions, ambition, protection from harm. Not just with pachinko and horse races, but business and even love. Guaranteed or your money back. Zijin Dragon bracelets, DX, One Piece.
Oh, One Piece. Kaido.
27,800 yen. That's like roughly $2.78. I think it's changed now, but it used to be that you just you get rid of 2 placements, and that was a rough estimation of how yen was versus US dollars. The Inamizawa Dam project. So I don't know if that did anything. View all tips. The Barbara, we don't have a uniform. We're a mixed grade. Need a dam project. Damsai Murder Dismemberment Newspaper Edition. So yeah, I don't know if I have to read any of these, if they're relevant or not. I feel like they wouldn't be here if they didn't have a purpose. But I don't know what that purpose is. Or would people prefer to see me read them after the effect? Maybe it does impact the story somehow. It's like, no! Get the bad ending first, you idiot! Don't read those! I don't know. Or maybe people want to see me read them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But that's probably it for now. I'll click continue and then I'll save. And then we shall vamos. The function of this school as an educational facility is very questionable. Okay! I guess we're stopping here, so. End of chapter 3. Wonder if I can look up how many chapters there are without spoilers. I'm just curious to see how long it is. I don't want to rush the visual novels, but I don't want to take too long with them either, because I just have so many visual novels, and I love visual novels, and they're so fun and cool and creative. I just want to explore all of them. I know Shuffle's kind of small, I think, if I recall correctly. That one I played through. My Heart Had Wings, I played like halfway through, I think, and I thought, oh, the game's done. And then there's a part 2 to the story. I'm like, oh, good! Great! We're still going! This is so damn long. So I don't know, for that purpose, I'd like to know how long this and the House of Fata Morgana are. I guess she's a mermaid as well. I don't know. I'd like to know so that I can space it out properly. So I'm not rushing it, but I'm also not... whatever. My brain's not thinking of the right words. Return to the main menu, yes. So, let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below too. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a lovely day and or even until next time, whatever I may do. I hope to see you then. I don't think the next week... When's Thanksgiving week? I'm thinking of doing something special for Thanksgiving week. So I don't know if I'm going to do visual novels then or not. Or if I do, they're going to coincide with 2 other videos that day. Next week. Maybe? It's the 3rd week of every month. I have an idea of something I want to do. Maybe, but it's also very dangerous. Especially since I'm just starting out as a YouTuber. It is a terrible idea. I shouldn't do this. And I'm going to be so embarrassed doing this, but I'd like to explore these games a little bit. Maybe. Oh, no. We'll see. Maybe I'll chicken out. We'll see. But, yeah, I don't know. Point being, especially because I'm also doing Shadow Generations, I don't think I'm going to be jumping right into that pattern I mentioned previously just yet of Monday, Wednesday, Friday House, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday Higurashi, or if I throw She's a Mermaid somewhere into that mix. I don't think I'm going to jump into it right next week, but maybe the week after, or maybe even the week after that. We'll see. So, thank you so much for watching again. I'm going to repeat myself. Have a second lovely day and or evening. I hope tomorrow's a lovely day and or evening for you. So, until the next time, whatever I may do, I hope to see you then. Farewell.